week on Dak Ju, we are making a favorite salad that Dakota's been making often, and it's so tasty we wanted to share the recipe with you. So one of the components of this is marinated fennel. We just want to get that marinating as fast as possible. So I just cut the end off, and then I'm going to use the mandolin to shave it really thin. If you don't have one, just cut it as thin as you possibly can.
Just go slow.
Just like really soak it up. In my opinion, having lots of little different elements in your salad is what makes it really tasty. So you have something pickled, you have something nice and soft and creamy, you have something salty, and this recipe incorporates all of those things. So while Dakota is shaving the fennel, I'm going to start making the dressing. We are going to measure 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Whoa. I'm going to also dice up 1 shallot. We are going to add in 1 tablespoon of our diced shallot. It's really like a mince. We're gonna mince up 1 tablespoon of shallot. So I have a heaping pile of shaved fennel. I put it like, it's so thin, like you can see through it. Oh, do I have a good shape? Yeah, really good. Looks like you like microbladed them on. You did. This one is very skeptical. Huh? Anyway, thin fennel. Yeah. I'm just gonna like drizzle it with a little olive oil, just a couple tablespoons probably, a little sprinkle of salt, and just a little drizzle of lemon juice. And then I'm just gonna, you know, kind of, when you massage it like that, you start to break down like the cell membranes of the actual, you know, vegetable. The salt also helps to soften and break it down, so you wanna make sure you give it a hearty pinch of salt. I'm juicing a lemon over here, and I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of lemon juice to our dressing bottle. We need ½ teaspoon of salt, right here. One of the things that makes this dressing special is a little bit of preserved lemon. If you're rolling your eyes because you're like, what the fuck is a preserved lemon?
You don't have preserved lemon on hand.
Yeah, like that is so, it's so fair. Maybe just use like a teaspoon of lemon zest instead if like you just really can't deal. I completely understand. We're gonna use 1/4 of one in this dressing. Just gonna do a little bit of pepper. Ooh, that seems hard. Yeah, well, precision. Doing good. Most of it's going in the bottle. Ta-da! Dressing! One of the best parts about this recipe is, oh no, I don't know how to pronounce these.
Castelvetrano.
Castelvetrano? I think so. You heard her. Anyway, these have pits in them, womp womp, so I'm just gonna, you know, kind of, I'll help you, cut around, hard to say. So, the other thing we need is avocado. We have one, perfectly ripe avo. Ripe. Perfectly ripe. All right, so I just cubed up. Those look really good.
Oh, thanks.
That's a good job.
That's a good job.
That's a good job.
That's a good job.
So we have some very sexy lettuces, and like, that is also very important. I think the actual term is bib, but
Bib.
Sexy is the scientific name.
Sexy bib.
A little drizzle, just enough for our small salad. Watch out, Dakota. And you can always add more dressing, but you can't take it away. So a little tossy, nicey. And remember, the thing about dressings is that like they might taste kind of intense on their own. Like they might be a little acidic, they might be a little salty, but that's okay because think of it as like a concentrate. And once you put it on your lettuce with all these other things on top, it's gonna soften the flavor a lot. It is. Okay, so then we're going to add our olives. Fennel? Yep, our fennel. Just like a little plop of fennel. And then top it with the avocado. Last but not least, a little pop of color, some chives, some sprinkle of chives, which are, these are not sprinkling because they're a little wet. We're doing a little grind of pepper on top because that looks really beautiful and adds a nice little zip on top. So I think of it as a few olives per person, a hearty pinch of fennel per person, and half an avocado per person. You're gonna use both of those?
I was going to.
I thought so. Do you want this really cute leaf?
I do.
Okay. It's really great because the butteriness of the avocado and the olives really cut through the acidity of the salad
Totally.
dressing, which I love.
Honestly, it might even need like a little sprinkle of flake salt. That would take it next level. We're gonna do that right now. A little pinch of flake.
Always. So next time you're in charge of bringing a salad to a party, bring this one. Right? Because it's not gonna be soggy. It's gonna be interesting. People probably have never had a salad like this, and you can impress them with your knowledge about preserved lemons.